8,
7,
6,
5,
4,
3,
2, 1.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, Skywalkers.
Welcome back once again. Your
Yes.
mom's here.
Ah, excellent. Hi, Mom. Yay. It's that time.
Mhm.
Oh, and Julie's
And
here.
Julie is here. I'm just going to put this up here.
Oh, I don't know. Get up there. Oh, Mom, it's a girls' club.
Yes, it is.
And Julie
Should I leave?
Meredith. No, you're okay.
Okay.
You're invited.
Okay, good.
You'll be part of the coven.
Okay. That's what I want.
All right. Excellent. Okay, we are live on Instagram as well. Cool. But the best way, and Glenn. Okay. The best way to watch us is YouTube. Yes. And James, Bright Suns.
Hey, James. Bright suns to you.
James is here too. That's so cute. Oh, and Dad can't be here. Replacing the headlights.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, Meredith is going to see Agatha for tomorrow.
Wow.
I think the actual premiere is tonight. I think I saw a post of someone heading to El Cap tonight. Yeah.
Oh.
We did not get an invite to
Man.
that. Yes.
We'd much rather be here with all you Skywalkers than
Yes.
there.
Absolutely.
El Cap, where the seats are like that big.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll be seeing
pshaw.
it in Burbank tomorrow.
Yes.
At a D23 event.
That's where all the hip Marvel people are.
That's right. Maybe we'll see some creators. I have no idea. I don't expect the
No.
cast. But if the premiere is tonight, that means they're in town. So
Right, but they wouldn't come to all the screenings.
Yeah.
Only a couple of times have people come to the screenings. The media screenings.
oh yeah.
A couple.
Well,
Small
this is
handful.
not a media screening. This is a D23 event.
Oh, that's right. Okay, that's
It's
right.
an event.
Yeah.
So who knows? Yeah, but we're excited. But that's not what we're here to talk about.
No, so let's go ahead and play the theme.
Oh, that's right. All right, everyone, get ready because it is time for
Things we want to share.
Things we want to share. Things we want to share. Things we want to share.
All right. Now we can talk about
Now we can talk about
our
stuff.
stuff. Yes.
So let's kick things off by telling everyone what this week's Skywalking Through Neverland episode is about.
Ooh.
It's about the legacy that is James Earl Jones.
Yes. And you found a lot of really interesting clips
Yeah.
and stuff that you very
Stuff
deep
that
cut things.
I've had in my archives for decades.
that too.
Stuff from Celebration Zero.
Mhm.
And now I get the Purina Cat Chow song stuck in my head.
Meow meow meow.
That's
meow,
the one.
Meow 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 meow. But imagine
Imagine
James Earl Jones
Okay.
saying that.
That's all I can tell you about that part.
Yep.
But yeah, we found some really obscure stuff about James Earl Jones that I'd never heard. Now you see like the Variety or Hollywood Reporter or any of those magazines or sites, they get the same information, where he was born, what the movies he was in, and his
Right.
EGOT and everything. So we went a whole different direction
Mhm.
and found new information, stuff that I hadn't heard. So I know if I haven't heard it, chances are a lot of people haven't heard. James Earl Jones reciting the alphabet. Anyone ever hear that? Or James Earl Jones on Sesame Street counting to 10? So stuff that would impress me, we included on the show and can't wait for everyone to hear it, to celebrate the life and times of James Earl Jones.
That's right. But now for things we want to share our Lego Star Wars Rebuild the Galaxy event and a little mini review
Yeah.
of the series. So we're gonna talk about this now. If you guys have seen it, this is available on Disney Plus right now. It is a 4-part animated mini series of all the Lego characters, like in the vein of those Lego mini series, where it's canon adjacent.
Right.
So it's not really
When you have Darth Jar Jar, you know it's canon adjacent.
exactly, yeah. So this mini series, it stars 2 brothers and Jedi Bob.
Best
and,
name for a Jedi.
And what's really funny is the brothers are called Sig and Dev Griebling. And Griebling is a reference to
Their special effects. It's a terminology when you add those little stuff. You see the Millennium Falcon or the Star Destroyer, all those little nernies and things that are stuck to the sides.
yes.
Those are all called Greeblies or nernies.
Mm-hmm. So Sig is the younger brother, and he is an actual Nerf herder, which I find hilarious.
Oh, yes. More on that in a couple seconds.
Yes, and he unearths a powerful artifact hidden in a Jedi temple, which upends and basically rebuilds the galaxy we all know and love. So they're in the time period where I think everything, the whole sequel saga has happened.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah. So everything has happened. Rey has saved the galaxy
Mhm.
and all of that, but he finds this Jedi artifact, and all of a sudden, Rey is Darth Rey, and
It's like
his
it's like
brother-
Star Trek and going to the Bizarro world.
Oh yeah,
See, but they don't have
Exactly.
goatees.
no.
See,
But-
I know my Star Trek.
And Sig's brother Dev, he's another Nerf herder, but in this new rebuilt galaxy, he becomes this Kylo Ren-like character bent on destruction, and he can use the Force to destruct things, whereas Sig can use the Force to rebuild and build things out of all the little Lego things. It's so adorable. Also, Sig is voiced by Gaten Matarazzo, who is the boy in Stranger Things. He's kind of the funny looking one with the big curly hair.
Yeah, and Dev, we didn't write down his name,
Yes.
but he's the actor who plays Flash in Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
Peter Parker's nemesis.
Yeah. I could
And he
probably
was
look
also
that up for you.
in the movie in the TV series of Willow.
Oh, yes. Okay, Trevor Duvall or something.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's where I knew him from. Willow.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, and also Jedi Bob is Bobby Moynihan, and we were sitting almost in his row, but a couple sections over
Mhm.
in the El Capitan Theater, and he was just having the best time ever. I mean, you can tell he's a huge Star Wars fan.
Yeah,
himself.
so thanks to Disney for inviting us to this event.
Lucasfilm, actually.
Lucas,
yeah.
oh, okay, Lucasfilm, yes.
Yes.
And then we walk up and look at that
yeah.
marquee.
Yeah, here I'll show. I have some of these images, so let me load them up for you.
All right, so yeah, it was all 4 parts
Mhm.
to this, and they just kind of edited it together seamlessly.
Yeah.
And it was a big screening because all these stars were there except for Mark Hamill, only one who was
Yeah.
not there. Ahmed Best was there. Sam Witwer was there.
Mhm.
I don't
Here.
know if Kelly Marie Tran was there.
I did not see her in the pictures. Yeah. But they did have one thing they did have was like this setup with so Darth Vader in this setup is good.
Because
Yeah.
this is the white Vader we saw at Comic-Con,
Yes.
or was it D20?
No, it was Comic-Con.
Okay, yeah.
That we could take pictures
Yeah,
with.
we took pictures like what is this? I don't know
Yeah.
what this is.
Yeah, so that's and you're wearing your Lego shirt, which is very cute. And then let's see, we've got
This is Darth Jar Jar.
Darth Jar Jar. People came dressed as Jedi Bob and Darth Jar Jar. They were awesome. And then we met some friends along the way as well. We met, let's see, Josie, Ho, and Kathy and their friend, who's a
And
photographer.
Kimmy.
And Kimmy. Okay, yeah, Kimmy.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah, if you've been to our trivia shows at Comic-Con, you'll recognize those people that.
Yes, they helped. They did our videography,
Yes.
basically. Yes. So it was really cool to see everyone there. And let's see, okay. So within this series, so before we get into more of that, have you seen it? So everyone who's watching, Mr. Jackbox says evening all on Instagram.
Hey.
Everyone who's watching, was there a character that you thought was like the funniest or the best like switch up? Like, let's see.
Now, did anyone catch the Kenner reference?
The can
Yeah, no, as they're all the dark siders are walking down the plank of Dev's ship. There's Darth Rey, Darth Jar Jar, and here comes a hammerhead coming down, and Sig says there's a hammerhead. I forget what his name is, which is hilarious because they changed his name in Star Wars to Mama Nadan. That's the
Okay.
name of the Ithorian at the cantina.
Yeah,
But all of us first generationers, we knew him as Hammerhead.
yeah.
And to see them make a reference to that was friggin' hilarious.
It was cool.
But I'm not sure if it was just where we were sitting, but that line was buried in the soundtrack.
Yes.
And we missed a couple of things, a whole bunch of stuff.
Well, plus a lot of lines we missed because people were reacting. And so people were cheering or reacting. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, and then afterwards, we met up with Matt Martin and
yeah, that's
Leland
right.
Shee, from Lucasfilm Story Group.
Yeah. And we did see the writers and creators of the
Yes,
show.
and I asked Matt Martin, hey, now that I think this is the first time we've ever seen Nerf herders on screen. I know we've read about them in comics or novels, and I'm sure people on the Sky Chat can help us out here, but I know we've seen Nerf herders before. But I asked Matt, are we gonna get a Lego Nerf herder?
A Nerf.
Yes, a
a
Nerf or a set with Nerfs and a Nerf herder.
Yes.
How awesome would that be? And he said no,
Oh, that
Because-
would be, yeah.
because Nerf belongs to Hasbro. The Nerf
Oh.
guns,
Yeah, so that name.
that name
is-
NERF
right.
belongs to Hasbro.
Okay.
So Lego cannot use that name. But maybe spell it NURF.
Yeah.
That spells Nerf.
Yeah. Okay, Glenn is saying that Nerfs are in Young Jedi Adventures. Okay. I feel like I kind of remember that.
We haven't seen all those
Yeah.
episodes.
We haven't seen all of them. Yeah, we've seen a few.
Now, hold on here. Glenn is also saying it was Roran Karab, but the joke still worked. Now, Roran Karab, that's Ron Cobb, who designed a lot of the Cantina creatures,
Okay.
and he was also the authority in the micro series of Clone Wars. We saw him in the last season.
Okay.
But now, did they say that in the show, in the Lego show?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah,
we'll have
let
to
us
watch
know.
it again with subtitles.
Right, we'll have to watch it again, like in a quiet room.
Yeah.
And with subtitles. Yes. Okay.
And then
yes.
Go ahead.
Julie is calling out Darth Nubs. I think I screamed
I
in
think
the theater.
that was the best one.
Yes.
Darth Jar Jar is funny, but we've seen fans do that before.
Yes.
But Darth Nubs takes the cake.
that was amazing.
I
I loved that so much. Let's see.
Yeah.
There was also Darth Jar Jar. There was Darth Rose Tico.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so Jar Jar was voiced by Ahmed Best. Darth Rose Tico voiced by Kelly Marie Tran. Darth Ray was not voiced by Ray.
Daisy Ridley.
Daisy Ridley, no.
Okay.
But Maul, who was good in this one, Darth Maul. He's not Darth Maul here. He's Maul. He was voiced by Sam Witwer as well, and he sounded very odd, being so nice.
Yeah. Now Glenn's
Okay,
saying
yes.
that he's the Ithorian that was pressing the elevator button at the end of Clone Wars. I know it's not the Clone Wars. That's the Dave Filoni.
Okay.
But this is the Gendy Tartakovsky
oh,
series,
jeez.
Clone Wars.
Okay. That's too deep cut for me. Okay, so some of you have only seen 2 episodes, which means you've only seen like half of the show. At the screening,
No, they showed them all on
No, no.
Disney Plus.
some of you here
Oh,
have
okay.
only seen 2
Oh, gotcha,
episodes.
gotcha.
Just FYI. So at the theater, they showed us the entire thing as a movie. Like it was all stitched together. And only at the very end did they show they showed us 3 of the credits. 3
Yeah,
of the
which
4
is
credits.
weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why not show us 4 credits?
I don't
No.
know.
I don't know.
But watching it that way, it was a movie, and it was very much with the beats, first, second, third act. You had
Mhm.
your ordinary world, you had your call to adventure, you had your trials, you had the big climactic battle at the end, and you even have a little stinger, which, well, let's not talk about it
Okay.
because some of you guys haven't
Who
seen
had-
it all the
But
way.
did Julie not see?
Yeah, Julie and James
Oh,
have only watched
okay.
2. My mom hasn't seen
Oh,
it at
Julie
all.
and
But
James, you got some homework to do tonight.
yes.
Is he? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Mom,
we don't want
Mom
to say
and
anything.
Dad, you guys would enjoy it.
Yeah.
I think you would have fun.
And then who else did we see? Now I know at the end you spotted Matt Wood,
Yes, Matt Wood. He works on sound.
Yeah,
but he's
and-
also
the voice of
Yeah.
General Grievous and the Battle Droids.
Right.
Good eye on you.
well, actually, that was Josie, I think, who was like, "Is that Matt Wood?"
No, because you and I were talking,
oh,
and it's like you kept
Oh,
trying to
it
get our
was someone else.
attention.
It
It's
was
like,
someone else.
okay, what is it?
Okay.
What's going on? I want to know what's going on, but you
Yeah.
locked into a conversation.
yeah. So Matt Martin, there was Sam Witwer was there. He was talking with Matt Wood
Yeah.
at the outside the theater. You also had the creators of the show, Dan Hernandez and Benji Samit, and one of those guys looks a lot like Mike Celestino, who is our friend from Laughing Place, and he was there too. So much so that a couple people came up to Mike thinking he was the creator. It was really funny.
Yeah, and then people mistake him also for Bobby Moynihan.
Yes, one person did. Oh, and we also met some of the Lego Masters contestants.
Yeah. Hold on. Here's us and Holocron keeper Leland Chi.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you have those pictures on your phone. Okay, got it.
Yeah, so we met. So Sarah's a big fan of Lego Masters. I'm a big fan of it too, but you're a bigger fan.
I love it.
And then one of the
Freaking love
contestants from like the second season walked by. It's like, who is that?
Yeah,
Who
she looks
is that?
familiar. And then I think it was Mike who was like, "Oh, Lego Masters." I was like, "Oh yeah, it's Stacy from Lego Masters. She's very cute as a button and always has little Lego hair clips." Yeah, there she is. Yep, she had a Lego hair clip in her hair. And then we also saw the winner of last year's Lego Masters.
Yeah, the kid and his brother.
Yeah. We don't know their names. Sorry.
No.
Yeah. Too bad we didn't see Brickmaster Amy. That would have been fun. She has a little baby. I follow her on Instagram. She like posted a picture with her little baby. It was very cute. I was like, oh, look at Amy.
And where's Will Arnett?
Oh yeah.
So we did invite Stacy on, and she said, and we kept asking her all these questions. It's like, yeah, I'll give you all the dirt.
Oh yeah, she so entertaining.
Lego Masters dirt. We want to hear this.
Yeah, we want to hear how the show was made. It's so exciting. So hopefully she'll be on at some point as a guest on Skywalking. But also that morning was the ceremony for Ewan McGregor on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, his star. And so right outside the El Capitan Theater, just down the block a little ways, was his star. So we walked over there that day right before going to El Capitan, and we were like, look, there's his shiny new pretty star.
Yeah, we didn't get a chance to go down there that morning.
Yeah.
But we did watch it on a live stream from the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah,
so
and it's right next to Carrie Fisher's
you have
star.
Mark Hamill, then you have Jon Favreau, Carrie Fisher, and Ewan McGregor.
Yeah.
And here we go.
Okay, there is Ewan McGregor's star. You can kind of see that. And then that's Carrie Fisher's star right there. That one. I think you got a picture of both of them.
And no, we did not sit on the ground.
No.
Mm-mm.
Oh, here you go.
There we go.
Well.
Yeah, it's separated by a block, so it's hard to see.
It's hard to see. That's Carrie Fisher's star up there, but you can't really.
Right
tell.
above Carrie Fisher is Jon Favreau, and a few stars down is Mark Hamill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's closer to the El Capitan. He's like right outside.
Yeah.
That theater.
So did anyone see the live stream of Ewan McGregor getting the star? It was Hayden Christensen and Ewan are just
they were the
so
sweetest.
great together.
Yeah.
They need to do like a buddy cop movie.
That'd
be funny. That'd be really, really good. I'd pay to see that.
I just loved Hayden's story. Hayden in his speech mentioned a story how like he first came aboard of the clone. What's the movie? Attack of the Clones. And already Ewan McGregor is established as Obi-Wan, so Hayden is the newbie, and he's also kind of more. You can tell he's more of an introvert kind of guy, and so he was just telling, Hayden. Yeah. And so he was telling the story about how he came on set or on and
just as they were starting to shoot, he was walking around like, hey, what's this and what's that? And I'm not familiar with this world.
And Ewan saw him and like gave him this big bear hug and welcomed him in, and it was just like this great
big brother. It's like when a little brother makes it into high school.
Yeah.
And the big brother's already in that high school, takes him under his wing.
Yeah, it was very sweet. Yeah. So, back to Lego Star Wars Rebuild the Galaxy. What were your thoughts on?
I thought it was really fun. I thought it was a really fun story. I loved all the new characters. And after a while, you forget that you're watching a Lego program, Lego movie.
Okay.
Well, just because when we first started watching these way back with the Yoda Chronicles, like, okay, it's Lego and Star Wars. Okay, sure. But now the stories are just so tight and they're new, and you still get a lot of that Lego humor.
Yes.
Which it always sells.
Kind of like fourth wall breaking humor almost, sort of. And what I loved, were you?
The point being that when you first started watching these series, like, okay, it's a Lego Star Wars, but now you're just watching a brand new show. You forget the fact that you're watching toys.
Right. Well, okay, so I'm going to counter that a little bit because I had spent the last 2 weeks building Lego. And so I was very familiar with certain pieces, and it was really fun because they not only have the Lego minifigs as characters in these series, but they also have like Lego pieces as part of the set. And so like you're in an Imperial Star Destroyer and the walls are like flat, but then there's like a little Lego pieces here and there with the pegs on them to show, oh, this is Lego. And so I was noticing pieces that I was using, like a lot of the pieces that make the flowers and the plants and stuff. I was like, oh, I had just built a tree that morning, and there it was, like all the pieces creating this tree here in the series. So I thought that was really cool.
It was. I got lost in the story.
Okay, well, yeah.
Well, it was. Your hands were still sticky from all the glue from the Lego, so you were just like fresh off the Lego building.
Yeah. Now, in this series, I feel like it's very dense with the jokes and references. You could probably watch it multiple times and get new things each time. And I thought it worked great watching it all at once. I think in the 4th episode, like that final act, we got a little like tired, like we could have used a break just because it is so dense. Yeah. You know, so I am glad they posted this as 4 different episodes just to give people a little mind break. Yeah. Yeah. And the tag at the end, I won't mention it, but had me begging for more. I really want to see the next iteration. So yeah.
And I'm sure we will.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're already hard at work on the next one. Now, whatever happened to the original team of the 2 gentlemen we had on the show before? Don't even ask me what their names are.
Oh.
And they had a lot of Simpsons writers. I felt like during the first iteration of Lego Specials, we got a whole lot more gags.
Okay.
So this time there were more jokes, whereas before it was more gags.
Okay. Huh. I don't know, but you filmed this, and we should post this. But the Lego Masters, the creators of the show, you know, came up on stage of the LCAP and mentioned some, you know, like they talked about the series. But one of the things that they said that really struck me was that back in 2015, they were fans sitting in this very audience of El Capitan Theater for the Star Wars marathon of movies that led into The Force Awakens on December 14th, I guess it would have been. And now here they were on stage. So that was really cool. We should have loaded this up.
Oh, man.
Whoops. It was all on your phone. Okay. Well, so we'll share that online. Yeah. All right. So that was so cool. All
right. Now let's go ahead and share the
link.
The link, because we have a couple of people who want to come on.
Yes. Okay. So I am putting in the comments the StreamYard link.
So whoever shows up first come, first serve.
Yeah.
We have time for everybody. Don't worry.
Yeah. So we'll have you on one at a time. Whoever comes in the studio first.
If anyone's got any comments about Lego Star Wars Rebuild the Galaxy.
Yeah.
I always forget, is it Star Wars Lego or Lego Star Wars?
I think it's Lego Star Wars.
Lego Star Wars.
Oh,
Rebuild the Galaxy.
Lego Star Wars. Okay.
It is Glenn Stein.
It is Glenn. Okay, let's make sure he gets loaded up. Looks like it's a blank screen.
Glenn's got some collectibles he wants to share.
Yes.
And then Shamim, the autograph king, wants to come on and share a James Earl Jones story.
Yes.
All right, there he is.
There we go. All right, Glenn, are you ready? Give us a thumbs up. Are you? Yep. Okay.
He's ready.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, Mr. Glenn Stein. Hey, Glenn.
Hello. So I went to Walmart the other day. I think I had a doctor's appointment across the street. So I went to Walmart to see, you know, they have these to see the Jawa set and whatnot. And so we'll open another one of these later in a minute.
Okay.
But I to see what else they had. And they had these Doorables set, blind boxes, but
show us.
I cheated.
What? You cheated?
To make sure that I got the rare Naboo Celebration one.
Well, what is it?
Finish opening here.
You said that it was a Jawa set?
No, they had 3 from Phantom Menace. I mean, excuse me, 2 from Phantom Menace, 2 from The Mandalorian, and 2 from, I think, from A New Hope. And so there was another one that's like Darth Maul and it's Darth Maul and Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan. But this
Okay.
one, oh, can't
Oh,
really see. This is a
These are
little card that's in there. It's still wrapped up. So hold on, I still gotta. Oh, and it looks like they're not exactly.
so what are the possible options?
So the two options for Phantom Menace are there's one of Duel of the Fates that's Obi-Wan, Qui-Gon, and Darth Maul, and then there's a second one which is rare that's Naboo Celebration. Looks like it's maybe Obi-Wan with his hair cut a little shorter. I don't know. Queen Amidala with the white headdress and whatever, and it looks like maybe Anakin, a little Anakin.
Okay.
And I'll work on getting that open here. It's not quite so easy.
Okay.
And here we go. All right. And I totally destroyed this. All right.
Uh-oh, you destroyed the packaging.
There's no help for that. All right. So yeah, it looks like it's I don't know. Let's see here. Got Amidala.
You might not be able to see.
And I guess this is Obi-Wan. And then they have this little guy, which is Anakin. Oops.
All right, so
And you can
okay,
see
so
it
that's
right over there,
Anakin.
I think.
Where's Obi-Wan? Okay.
I think.
All
And they
right.
have this. This is the set.
Oh wow. Well, at least it has a nice backdrop. What is that? Is that the Jedi Temple?
I think it's just the building on Naboo where they're standing.
Oh, okay, got it.
Okay, so here's this little insert with the thing. So it lists the for New Hope they have Princess Leia's message. So that's got R2, 3PO. I guess I don't know. Either it's Luke or it's Obi-Wan, and then it's got a little bitty holographic Leia. And then there is the ultra rare, which is the trash compactor.
Oh,
And then for the Mandalorian, the common one is Grogu's Farewell. That has Luke, R2, and the Mandalorian, and I guess probably Grogu's in there too, but he's just really small. And then the other one is the Mandalorian and Child from like the end of the first episode where it's got IG-11 and the Mandalorian and Grogu in the thing.
okay.
And actually, that's the rare one.
All right, so
So
Julie's
that's what's
saying
out so far.
she's got the Ewok Durable set.
Right. Hey, and if you want to trade me the Luke Skywalker from that one, I traded for one of the other ones from the Phantom Menace. But that wasn't all that I got. I also picked up this Sabine Wren figure.
Oh, cute. That's nice.
And then the thing that I absolutely had to get was this.
Oh,
Wow.
Is that a Squishmallow? Like it's squished?
No, this is a Qtopia.
What is that? Does it squish though?
Well, not.
Yes.
I mean, it's a plush.
So it's a squish. It's a plush.
But it's a Qtopia. C with two U's. Cuutopia
Whatever. It's a squish.
from Mattel. And there are other ones for Star Wars, and there are ones
That's their
from
version of the Squishmallows?
Yes.
probably.
That's cute.
I don't know because there is a Spider-Gwen one. They didn't have it there. I'm not sure if I don't already have it or not, but I have lots of Squishmallows of Spider-Gwen, so I don't know.
Okay.
They're
Now,
different, but
okay.
they're not the same thing.
And you found this all at Target?
At Walmart.
Walmart. Okay, got it.
What are those going for?
Which one?
This is like $6.
Si-
Let me see.
$6? Wow.
Let me see. Well, I think that. Let's see. No. Something was $14.97, which I think was the blind box thing.
Okay.
The action figure, Sabine, was $12.88. This says, I guess, $9.83.
Okay. Oh, okay. So about $10.
Okay.
Not bad.
Yeah, three.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. All right. That's all I got for this week. Oh, unless we got to open it up another.
Oh, yeah. Open it.
Yep.
Open it.
Open one more.
Okay. Let's see. All right. We're open this one. Next one is Mace Windu.
Aw.
Those big anime eyes.
Yeah. Very cute. Now, where are you going to display these?
What? I'm gonna keep them in the little box.
Huh?
I don't know. I don't know if I move somewhere. I don't know. I don't really have plans on that.
You just wanted them,
I just wanted to have them.
and now they're mine. I mean,
Now I do.
yes, indeed.
I just wanted. All I wanted was the Queen Amidala. That's what I
Okay.
thought.
All right.
But
Your
that's all I
favorite-
have for this week.
Is that your favorite Star Wars character? Amidala?
Yes, I guess so.
Okay.
It's
Which
like
version?
kind of like Obi-Wan and Luke. I like collecting Amidala.
Okay. You like the look
You
of
like my collection focus. I mean, I do like her. I don't know that I necessarily like her more than say Obi-Wan, but
At some point, you gotta get a picture of all your Amidala stuff.
Yeah.
You have a ton of stuff.
I can find. Oh, another thing I found my aunt's pictures from Star Wars weekends.
Oh,
Oh.
wow.
They go back to like 1997, so I do have a picture
Oh,
of the hands from
Oh,
July 8th, 1997. Jeremy Bulloch and Peter Mayhew.
cool. Wow.
So I know that before I looked and I could only find like the picture. I couldn't find a lot of pictures, but I found this album downstairs. And then it's got pictures from what was the next one, 99 or 2000. I got, David Prowse and Jake. Where is this picture? David Prowse and Jake Lloyd.
Okay.
okay.
There's Anakin Skywalker in the shadow,
Yeah.
And then there are other years. There's me with Queen Amidala. There are a bunch of pictures.
There was one in 97, then in 99 and 2000, 2001, and they skipped 2000.
2000. This is okay. This picture here, that's got this. No, that's not the right one. This picture here. Okay, this is all the people who rode Star Tours all day, which I
Whoa.
think was like 30 something times.
Oh my God. I can only handle 6.
This was the old one. This is back in 2000. They had
Oh,
the
I
Star
know.
Tours, right? And they had trivia. To break the tie, they had a trivia contest, which I won.
So what'd you win?
I won a couple tickets. I won like a leather briefcase. It was a Mickey Mouse briefcase, but he had like metal hands going into the little clips on the front and stuff. I don't know where that is anymore, and I don't necessarily remember what else I won. But
What were some of the questions?
oh, this is so long ago, man. This is 24 years ago.
Yeah, and what's okay.
I know when the trivia contest when I won the Star Wars Weekends trivia contest a few years later, they had. I know there's a couple questions about the NOAD system, which I got once after I missed, and then they came up again 2 days later, so I got it right, and then I won.
The NOAD system was not much there.
Yeah. No, not much at all.
That's where they were after they got away from Hoth.
Yeah,
They were in
Okay.
the NOAD system.
yeah.
Cool.
All right, Glenn. Well, thank you so very much. How many more of those do you have to open now? The Adorables.
I think there's only like one or two. Let me see. Yeah, it looks like there's two more.
Okay.
I got a battle droid and I think Anakin still, or do we have Anakin?
I think you opened Anakin already.
Sounds familiar.
I don't know.
All right.
We'll see.
Okay. Well, thank you so very much. And if you want to show anything next week, please do.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
We'll
Take
see
care.
you next time.
All right. Get another guest coming up
Yeah.
on stage. Where'd he go? There he is. All right, everyone. Here he is. Brace yourself. Put on your seatbelt. It's Shamim Dana, the autograph.
Hey,
king.
hey, hey.
Woo.
Hey, hey.
All right.
Everything. All right.
How's it going there?
I'm good. So, by the way, nice haircut, Richard, and outfit.
Thank you.
Hey, welcome. So, I'm amazed that James Earl Jones actually he lived a really long life for 93.
Yep.
I think that's about Richard. I would say about 4 decades almost, or roughly 4 decades. You think James Earl Jones?
That's
That's
9
9
decades.
Wow,
9 decades plus.
wow.
He's
So
almost 4 decades older than me. That's where you're going with that.
yeah.
But now
So
I think he was born in 1930.
31.
1931.
Yes.
Yeah.
So then you were posting some stuff on this Skywalking Facebook group that you
Yep.
got some autographs.
Yeah, so the first one is, so I was 12. So I wrote to James Earl Jones when I was 12. So it was right after episode 3 came out for my 12th birthday. So all my friends went to see it opening night for my 12th birthday. So in June, about June about 17th, June 17th of 2005, I decided to write my first Star Wars fan mail. And I picked James Earl Jones.
Good choice.
Yeah, because I liked him. So when I was 12, I also saw Sandlot.
Oh, nice.
And that was really fun film.
Yeah.
Mr. Moto was an amazing character that he did. So I wrote to, first I wrote to George Lucas for a sixth grade school project. They said, write to one famous director. I picked George Lucas. I did get a response, a letter from, I believe her name was Mary Franklin, I believe. She said, thank you, dear Shamim, thank you so much for your letter. Mr. Lucas, really appreciate it. Here's some Star Wars tattoos. Thank you for being a fan. May the 4th be with you, Mary Franklin. That was dated in about June 2005. So that was my first school project, and I got tattoos from George Lucas. And then second is James Earl Jones. So I wrote James Earl Jones a letter requesting an autograph through the mail. And I said, dear Mr. Jones, I've been a huge fan of yours since The Sandlot. And I was wondering, I'm starting my Star Wars collection. I was wondering if you're willing to sign an 8x10. I sent that June 17th of 2005, and then I got it back, I believe, July 4th of 2005. So about a 2-month wait. And here's what he sent back. And then in 2021, I found this at a used bookstore, which is a really nice Eastern Press copy of his book, Voices of Silence.
Oh.
And these are like special books that here's one James signed. And this book is really, really interesting. So it's all about how James Earl Jones got the part of Lucas, Darth Vader. And this is like a special leather bound first edition signed, came out in 93. It's a very interesting read. And they have like all about his life. Like they have like Mice and Men, television from Tarzan to Paris to Gabriel's Fire, voice lessons. It's all like, has like about, so it talks about my mother, my father's learning to speak. Basically, James Earl Jones had a stutter before, and he took learning to speak. So it goes into all about that. It's like a really, really interesting book. It's it has a couple of stuff about Star Wars in there as well. 315. He basically talked about basically on my favorite among the movies I made are Soul Men.
What's it called? What?
Soul Men.
Oh, Soul
Claudine.
Man.
Yeah, Claudine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a movie that would never be made in this.
Okay.
The man who
Of Mice and Men?
Yeah, of Mice and Men is one of them in here. Fear of Dreams. I simply film that tell a simple story about a somber cast. I also the voice of Darth Vader in the Star Wars trilogy before that was widely known. I used to tell people that the filmmakers first called up Orson Welles and
Oh.
he was busy. So they called up Victor Joya, and he was busy. So they called me for a long time. I denied that I was Darth Vader voice because it's funny to deny it. Some black people, Raymond St. Jacques in particular, was very upset by a perception that the only black entity in the outer space is evil Darth Vader. The
Aw.
vote would set off a chain of voices in my career with Darth Vader. Mythological character, my voice came to be used more and more frequent. A voice authority, it brought me a lot of commercial and voice work. The voice work led more opportunities on camera with Mandela effect. So from movie and theater, we know from the first Field of Dreams that was special. You could feel the energy on set. With Kevin Costner, and I valued his friendship. And then Terrence Mann, he played Terrence Mann. Can you believe that? And Field of
Yeah.
Dreams. And then he just talks about how Robert Shaw and Lost City of Gold, like basically, yeah.
That's-
so that, and
That's
he's got
really
like,
cool, Shameem.
and they got like
The pictures.
photos in there. There's one as Vader in the left, top left, and it like
Well, you
goes
know what?
through.
I was just looking at this, Shameem. So this book sounds amazing, and I was looking on Audible to see if it was available via audiobook. Because how
Mhm.
cool would it be? It is not available as an audiobook. However, you can on Audible get James Earl Jones reads the Bible, King James version.
Oh, where was that earlier when we recorded our show?
I know. So I'm just looking at this. The Bible. Okay, it's 17 hours and 15-minute audiobook. So it's probably going to be like it's not the full Bible because the full Bible would be probably 48 hours or something ridiculous. But
Wow.
but yeah,
So actually,
Darth Vader read the Bible.
read the Bible. King
Oh
James
my
version.
God. Okay. I've never wanted to get more into religion than I do right now.
Amazing. But that's
yeah.
amazing.
So this book is actually available Amazon.
Okay.
I could track you down a CD copy of
Oh,
the audiobook, I'm sure, or cassette tape. I'm sure he put out that. So
Can you also send us a CD player and a cassette player?
yeah, I have no way of listening to that.
sure. So the thing is, this book is basically really interesting, and what I remember from James Earl Jones was the Energizer Bunny commercial. Remember that one where
Yeah.
the Darth Vader his lightsaber needed to be fixed.
Yes.
So it goes on and on and on. And so basically James Earl Jones is like, I wonder this, do you think they finished all of James Earl Jones's voice for Mufasa that's coming out? Do you think?
I would think so at this point. The voices are usually recorded at least a year in advance, and it's
Yeah.
coming out this November.
Yeah. And Disney
So-
already owns his
Yeah.
voice.
Yeah.
So they're
So I'm
fine.
pretty sure he's that's all set. Plus, a lot of it is him as a young lion, so it's a different voice. It's
Yeah.
not going to be,
So they may
the
have
Mufasa
maybe
that we
him like
know.
bookending the whole thing.
yeah.
So I'm sure they
There you go,
recorded that a year ago.
There you go, Richard. I got 3 of these.
Cool.
Yeah, Jeff Caffrey just posted that on our Facebook. Is this
Yeah.
the talking Darth Vader?
Yeah, you know what? He posted a video. I haven't watched
Your
it yet.
journey to the dark side is now complete. Prepare to experience the revenge. It is your destiny. The dark side of the Force is strong with you. Welcome to Star Wars Celebration 3. Never will you find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy.
Yeah, so I picked
That
up
was the
3 of
book?
those. Yeah, so that's pretty much and I just thought, yeah, so I would say my favorite top 3 James Earl Jones movies is the Star Wars trilogy. The second is The Sandlot.
Mhm.
5. Sandlot. Let me think.
We're still
His the Simpsons episode, the Big Bang episode. I'm a Star Wars fan too,
Yeah,
and
I
And
love
he-
Star
yeah.
Wars.
so the thing is, I bet Jim Parsons had a very happy moment with that part. Taking him to Carrie Fisher's house. That's an interesting episode.
Oh, I talk Big Bang Theory. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah,
Love
when Sheldon comes to see James Earl
Yep.
Jones and when he's eating dinner, and he goes, "Hello, Mr. Earl Jones."
that. Oh, that's
Yeah.
amazing.
And then
Love
there's and don't forget Conan with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, Tulsa Doom. Well, you'll like this episode coming out on this Thursday, where we go through a lot of his roles, and a lot of obscure stuff, a lot of fun facts, and what people's Skywalker's favorite moments are, favorite quotes, the quotes they use most of all.
Yeah, and then there's the other one I know of, which is the one where and don't forget the Lion King. I
Like,
think
Mufasa.
I think I believe he was recording that. I believe during the Star Wars Dark Times. Do you think, Richard, for Lion King, when since the
Lion
Star Wars
King-
Dark?
That was
94.
94, so he
So
recorded
he's
that in 92,
92,
93,
Yeah,
probably 93.
yeah.
Yeah, that was the
During
Dark
those,
Times.
during the
One
Dark
of my
Times.
favorite other James Earl Jones quotes is, "This is CNN."
Indeed.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
don't forget the Sesame Street. He was the very first guest on Sesame Street.
Oh
as
yeah.
a guest star. Yeah.
Oh.
You know what? I didn't know that factoid, but we do play a lot of his 1969 appearances where he says the alphabet and says the numbers.
Mhm.
All right, Shamim. Well, thanks
right.
so much for coming on and showing us your
Awesome.
James Earl Jones collection.
Yeah.
Much appreciated. And then
See,
come on back in a couple more weeks and let us know
I
what's
will.
going on with the Autograph King.
Awesome. Thanks, Richard. Thanks, Sarah. I look forward for the audio for you guys for James O.
All right.
Jones.
Much
Cool.
appreciated.
See you
All
guys.
right.
Thanks so much.
May the
Ciao.
force be with
See you
you.
guys.
Bye.
Mhm.
Oh.
Oh, thank you, Shamim, and thank you, Glenn, for coming on.
Yeah.
So that wraps up this
Yeah.
things we want to
Wanna
share.
share?
But next week we're gonna have a whole bunch of stuff.
Yes. Oh, and then also Bryn has just popped on, so I just want
Oh.
to say hi to Bryn, and also Adam O'Brien was
Yeah,
visiting from. It's morning
it's
already there.
morning
Yeah.
in October.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah. So next week is a preview. We're gonna be talking about Agatha All Along. The
Probably our
screening we're gonna
events.
go to
Yeah.
on Wednesday, and then the Oogie Boogie Bash.
Yeah, and next week's episode will probably be an Agatha All Along, like review.
Skywalking.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, the Skywalking episode. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
But on Monday we'll talk about the screening.
Yeah. Yeah. More of that stuff.
All right, everyone. Once again, thanks a lot for coming on and watching
Yay.
this episode of Things We Want to Share.
Things we want to share. Things we want to share.